Okay, we're on the back side of notes, and number 2 says, in the accompanied diagram, list 8 ways to name angle 3. 8 ways, that's a ton. So what I like to do is I always like to find angle 3. I also like to go ahead and highlight the sides of angle 3 so I know which letters I'm able to use. So there are the sides of angle 3, right here and right here. So in order to name one way, all we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab some letters. We're going to grab this letter from this side of the ray. We'll go down to the vertex where I find letter C, and then I can grab a letter from this side of the ray. And so we could go ahead and say that this is angle F, C, A. I can also say that it's angle A, C, F. Notice I kept C, who's the vertex letter. That's where the angle is coming from. And I just flipped the F and the A. Okay? Instead of grabbing F, I could have also grabbed, I could have grabbed H. So we could go ahead and say H, C, A. Angle H, C, A. I could also call it angle A, C, H. Okay? Instead of grabbing the A, I could have also grabbed the G instead. So maybe we can go back and say, keep H, keep C, but grab G and go angle H, C, G, or flip them and say angle G, C, H. So each time I'm grabbing a letter from the one ray, then the vertex letter, and then a letter from the other ray or the other side of the angle. So far we got 6. So what combination did we forget? Let's see. We did F, C. What about if we keep F as our letter and then go to C because it has to be in the middle. And we already grabbed A with F. So what if we do G? So how about angle F, C, G, or angle G, C, F. And there are our 8 ways to name angle 3. Every single time, notice C's in the middle, C's in the middle, C, 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 C. All the C's are in the middle. They have to be. It's the only letter that has to stay in the same spot. Okay? All right, now we got to talk about the measure of an angle is usually given in degrees. And they classify by their measure. Since there are 360 degrees in a circle, 1 degree is 1/360th of a circle. Not super important for us to know that, but we need to know how to classify an angle. So an angle is known as a right angle, an angle whose measure is exactly 90 degrees. And so we could draw a diagram. And when you form a 90-degree angle, you have 2 rays here that are what they call perpendicular to each other. And when 2 rays are perpendicular to each other, perpendicular lines form 90-degree angles, and this would be a 90-degree angle. And they indicate it by that little box. That means 90 degrees anytime you see that symbol. Next angle up is an acute angle, and it's an angle whose measure is less than 90 degrees, but more than 0 degrees. So if we take that 90-degree angle and we close it a little bit, we get an acute angle. A good measure maybe like 46 degrees. Okay, would be a good example. Then we have an obtuse angle, and that's an angle whose measure is more than 90 degrees, but less than 180 degrees. So if we take that 90-degree angle up at the top and we open it more, it might look something like this, and there might be 146 degrees inside of it. Okay. And our final one is a straight angle. It's an angle whose measure is exactly 180 degrees. So if I take that 90-degree angle and I open it all the way up, it might look something like this, where its vertex is still here, but it's hard to see because it's open all the way. And this angle right here is known as a straight angle, and it's 180 degrees exactly. Okay, let's go ahead and go down to example 3. And in example 3, it says, for the figure shown, name angle 1 in 4 other ways. So I find angle 1, and then I highlight the one side, I highlight the other side so I can see the letters I'm able to use. And they want to name it in 4 other ways. So I'm going to go ahead and grab C from this side, then A, and then B. So I would have angle CAB. I'm going to flip them and say angle BAC is also a good way. Now they said 4 other ways, so I need 2 more. So if I go back, instead of using C, E is on the same exact side of this angle. So I'm going to grab or E instead of C. So we can say angle EAB. Flip them around, angle BAE. And there's the 4 ways. So then part B, name angle 2 in 2 other ways. So I got to find angle 2. Angle 2 goes from here to here. So if I highlight the one side of angle 2, highlight the other side of angle 2, I can see what letters I'm able to use. And E looks like it's going to have to be in the middle since that's the vertex letter. So we're going to grab D from this side, E is the vertex, and C from the other side. So we have angle DEC, or angle CED. All right. Part C, name angle 3 in 2 other ways. So here's angle 3. Oops, I wanted to use a different color. Angle 3, and this is one side of angle 3, and this is the other side of angle 3. So I can see what letters I'm able to use. So we'll go ahead and use C from that side, B's the vertex, A from the other side. So angle CBA. Or flip them around, and we have angle ABC. And there's our 2 ways. Next one up, part D, name the point of intersection of AC and BD. So if I highlight AC and I highlight BD, where they intersect is right here at letter E, and that's the point. Part E, it says name 2 straight angles, each of which has its vertex at E. So if E is the vertex and it's a straight angle, it means a straight line. And so they want us to name straight angle. So we still have to use 3 letters and we still have to have E as the vertex. So on that one, we could go ahead and call it angle AEC. Or it could have also been called angle CEA. And they want a second straight angle. So that's the same straight angle. Both those times I named it. If we go the other way and we look at this straight angle with E being the vertex, we would use the letters D, E, and B. So we could say angle D, E, B, or if we flipped it around, angle B, E, D. And there are our 2 straight angles, each of which has its vertex at E. Okay, we have one more page of notes to go. So I will see you there.